glorious Saturday night, man. Oh, golly. What a day it's been. I hope y'all having a good day out there today. As noted, the new song of the week was supposed to be real easy. Like, I had it all set, and, well, you know, nothing's easy in this world, that's for sure. Misty, how you doing right there? Juji, hello, hello. Karmic in the house, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Misty, forget it was horizontal. Yeah, I do have a vertical going as well. If you can find it. I don't know how that works out. Donald James in the house. What's up, Donald? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, boy. What else we got cooking in here tonight, man? Stardust, did you get the notification from my mom? Unless it was an email, no. I'll have to look. I'll have to look later. You said it looks like the real Rick is caught in trouble. He is. He is, dang it. Eric Roy, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you tonight, my man. Reference frame, hello, hello. How's it going? Nyoka's in the house. Hi, Nyoka. How you doing? Joe Morton in there, man. What's up, buddy? It's always live. Always go live at the perfect time for me. That's what I like to hear, my friend. He said, I can show everyone my guitar. Yeah. If you go to my YouTube page, like directly to my YouTube page, there's someone will say community on it. If you click on community, you can post it right there. Anyone can post on my community page. Mike, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you right there. Will Johnson in the house says, hey, Rick, just discovered you last night. I was floored. You one of the best. Thank you very much. And cool, you mentioned Uli as one of your favorites as well. Blackmore, his number one fave too. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, those are in my top. I've up in my top three: Yngwie, Uli, and Richie for sure, man. Gotta love it, man. Maybe we'll play some a little later. Don said, I can never find the book. I don't know how you probably got to doom scroll pretty hard to get to that, man. I'm surprised I get any views from it. Warren in the house, he said, did you Willie Kaiser during the 1951 Rocket Eat Off? Oh, wow, man, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I remember I had an amp like that, and something broke, and it started just getting distorted. It was pretty wild, man. Mike's doing good. He said, relax and talk about God settling. That's how you do it, brother. I like the sound of that. Well, I have no idea. This new song of the week was supposed to, like I said, was supposed to be nice and easy. It was not. It took me longer than I wanted it to. But hey, all right, we'll see what we can figure out. We got to warm up a little bit. I only played rhythm guitars today, so. What can we do? How about this one? Try this one out. wow, I forgot there was a keychains there. Took me a second to figure that one out. But I hope you enjoyed it. We're just warming up. You know how we do. We got to warm up. But it's great to see everyone here. I hope everyone's having a great weekend so far. Where we at here? I hope I don't miss anything. There's a lot of comments. Okay, remember that one there. Willie says, you got to add Frank Marino. There you go, man. I never got into him as much. I don't know anyone that I grew up with that got into him like that. I've heard some people, though, recently talk about, I knew who Frank Marino was, and I checked him out. It was kind of like the American Uli, if you wanted to, you know, I wouldn't say that, but if there was a, if you had to say, because like they used to call David Chastain the American Ingve, and that was totally untrue. David Chastain was his own guy. But Frank Marino is kind of like the Uli of America, you know, if you wanted to say it like that. It seemed that way to me. It sounded like that. But I've heard he's always done so. I've heard some stuff. Yeah, he's really, really good, man. Keaton, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing great. Dead Samurai just said, this proves if you have a goal, it's never. That's true, brother. You got to have it. You got to have it. Misty got Orioles. I'll take 3. Reference got goal. Rick for the win. That's how it is. Mel Elijah, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. Yeah, I'll take some Oreos, man. We haven't had Oreos in a while, actually. Dean says, we know it's going to be a great show. You don't just... Thank you, Dean. I appreciate it. I try not to, buddy. I try. G says she spots a new video. Oh, yeah. They ran out. I got this like last week, or early last week, and they ran out of my normal kind. So I just switched to this one, which ain't bad. It's like a Geek Bar, and it's like strawberry blow pop flavor. Not bad, not bad. It does the job. That's all. Will says, yeah, and neither can sing. That's true. That's true, yeah. I love Uli to death, man, but Uli sounds like the German Bob Dylan to me. I love the guy to death, man. But man, God, dude. Yeah, he just need to get singers, real singers, but it's all good, man. He don't care. Carly says, sorry I missed the stream last night. Went for a meal with the wife, drank too much wine, and fell asleep. Hey, nothing wrong with that, bro. I appreciate you, man. No worries at all, man. Thank you so much, either way. We had a pretty good night. It was a pretty long night last night, that's for sure. We went for like 3 hours last night, I think. So but it was fun. We had a good time. Let me see what this is, man. That ain't the one I'm looking for. I found some the other day, and I was like, hey, I haven't played that in a while. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, this one's fun to play. That is an interesting song right there. Very good warm-up, though, I'll tell you what. All right, we're moving along tonight. We're only 10 minutes late tonight, so that's not too bad. What haven't we played in a while? I have no idea. There's so many tunes. I haven't played this one. How about that? I didn't play this one all week. This old classic here, so we'll get that ready. But thanks, everybody, for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Juju heard some high. I don't know. It might have been I was too close to the guitar. This mic depends if the shirt hangs too low. But I don't know. I heard some weird stuff. I've been hearing all kinds of weird stuff. We have like a bunch of fans going, and it's pretty loud. It sounds like there's a jet engine in our living room, which is awesome. Only another day or so. Don't say you heard it too. Yeah, I might have got too close to the pickup. Sometimes you get too close to the pickup with this microphone. I don't know. I was into it. I was getting into something there. I'll try and keep it away. Cybertonia, thanks, Brad. Appreciate that there. Cyber says feedback static is pretty high pitched. So I know it can be. It was some sort of squeal. I heard it myself. But yeah, sometimes if I get too close to the pickup, that'll do it. Daniel Berry, how you doing, buddy? Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're having a great one out there. Thank you, Donald. Will Johnson, appreciate that right there. Thank you, Cybertony, or Cybertrony. Robucks, what's going on, Robucks? Man, long time no see, buddy. Hope you're doing okay out there. This day's so messed up. I forgot to put a can of Mountain Dew in, and I had to go with the bottle. This is one of the Tyler Shep and his dad's presents that they sent me one night. Not a fan of bottles on a live stream. Don said he was vibing to that. Judy said otherwise good one there. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll have to keep watch where I'm. Watch how far my mic goes down. Oh, Randy Gold, thank you so much, bud. Appreciate that there. All right, we haven't played this one in a while. I don't think I played this all week, honestly. Let's give it a shot. That is a fun song right there. That's all. I can't believe I wrote that like last year, February. It's crazy how time has flown and how many songs there are. I think there was a weird one I was looking for too the other day. It was like a ballad or something. Was it this one? Let's see what this is. Let me try it out. It's some weird ballad. Stumbled on it the other day. But I hope y'all having a good time. Appreciate it. Anyone that hasn't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. Oh, man. Okay, trying to remember where we left off here. Dan Barry, Cyber Tony. Okay, it's right around there. Rick James in the house. How you doing, Rick? Good to see you tonight, buddy. You said, it amazed me how you jumped to the correct position. I know, right? All right, Cybertron X. Thank you, buddy. First it looked like Cyber Tony. I was like, all right, Cyber Tony. I read very fast. So I apologize. We got it. Cybertronics. Number one. I got you. Shanty Clausio, what's up? Thank you very much. Carmic's feeling that one. Erica, hello, hello. Reference, thank you, buddy. He says, hit that like, sub, and join, y'all. Juji's feeling the fire there. Neighborhood Dennis, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. He said it's been a long, I know, man. It's been a weird, crazy week. I'm glad it's over. And all I gotta do is make it through next week, and I'll be on vacation. I need it bad. I need it bad. Juji asks, what's the temp in our area tonight? I'm not sure. It was not too bad out there. Maybe that it was about in the upper 80s this afternoon. I actually haven't been outside since then. But yeah, it was about the upper 80s, I think. Skyflower, yo, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Judy said, love that girl. Ah, yeah, me too. That's so sabotagey. Robux, thanks, buddy. Don say you still haven't figured out that theme. Like, yeah, it's not bad. It's well, you're looking at the door, like the end of a Dorian mode, but. Crazy. Sometimes I mess it up though. We talking about politics up in here? What the hell's that? I don't even know what that is, buddy. I don't know nothing about that stuff. But there you go. Rick James, always a good time. Let's thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you, neighborhood. Jude, you said it was 45. 45? That's cold. And he says, you know any Turkish music? I certainly don't, bro. No, I don't think anyone on. I'm surprised you're not showing anyone that does that type of music, my friend. But no. But thank you very much. I do all original heavy metal, rock and roll, classical stuff. Rick said it's hitting 42 and King. Man, what's going on up in North right now? It's like almost June. That's crazy. I don't know how that works. Man. Yeah, it's always like 80. We might see 45 like for like a couple days in December or January. It never gets like super cold down here. I'll see if I can remember the song. I don't know what it is. It's 79. It was 0719. God, I barely remember writing this. And this was July of last year, so where that came from, I have no clue. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you didn't need any tissues for that one. I didn't expect it to be that much crazy. Oh, man. Anyway, neighborhood knows music and science. That's how we do it. Judy said she could see her breath, New England. Oh, wow. That's crazy out there. Reference said there, same temperature up there, man. Sheesh. Wade IDK says, what gift do you want for $250 or under? A gift? I don't know. What do you buy the person that is everything? I don't know, buddy. I appreciate it. I don't know what gift you're speaking of. Is there like an Amazon registry I can look at or something? I'm not sure. But if you'd like the gift, you can press the $ button here at the bottom. It's always nice to gift memberships too. The memberships are probably the best way to do any real gifts, because that gives someone in the community some perks and things like that they might not possibly have in normally. So if you like to gift anything, memberships will probably be your best bet, buddy. I couldn't wait. Donald was there the night. Someone came into Brody's stream and donated like 500 memberships, like crazy. I was like, wow, I've never seen that in my life. Anyway, Donald says it's turned summer here in California. Yes, it's always summer around here. All right, Wade, thanks for the jewels, man. Appreciate that. Donald James, he's like, what? Wade, I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you, man. Appreciate it very much. Donald said he got his earplugs in full blast. Man, I'll tell you what, man. I was listening to the stream last night with I have a pair of Bose QC3 headphones. That sounds really good. This stuff sounds really good in the headphones. I was surprised how good it sounded. To me, it doesn't sound amazing, like it's just me because I'm not a certified mixing technician or anything like that. I know what to hear. I know certain EQ volume curves and things like that. But I was pleasantly surprised at how my mixes are in some real quality headphones. So I hope it sounds good for you guys too. Will said he wouldn't know what Turkish music sound like, even if it started by, I know, bro. I couldn't tell you either, bro. No way, man. Wade, thanks for those jewels again, man. That's really cool. Appreciate that, dude. Malik Shaw talking about some wings of glory. What's that? More jewels from Wade. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Viking boy in the house. Thanks, my man. Who say? Oh, thank you very much, my friend. Wade dropping more jewels. That's awesome, dude. Judy said we'd love to hear some Phrygian. The song Phrygia or something with the Phrygian mode. There's gotta be. You gotta make sure. You gotta make sure. Carmen said that's some beautiful feeling. Thank you, buddy. Juju's feeling that reference. Thank you. Jerry's he had the tissues out for that one, man. I appreciate that, dude. Benji from New Zealand. Great to see you down there, buddy. Jerry, thanks so much. You got a friend from South Korea there. Thank you very much. Yeah, Josh is feeling the tasty licks, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Donald said that was a nice finish there. Thank you, Donald. Will thought that was very smooth. Thank you. Jesse LMM, there you go, buddy. Thank you. Juji says, please shred that like and subscribe button, y'all, if you're having a good time here. Donald said, these are fun, digging deeper into it. I know, right? I'm looking, man. Benji, what's going on, buddy? How you doing tonight? All right, Steve rolled up, clutched it up, man, with he got the memberships dropping like crazy over here. Jesse, LMM got one. Will Johnson got one. Cam Ward fan. Abs About to Sleep got one. And Real King Fishy. All courtesy of Steve. Congrats, everyone. Thank you so much. Star says you're getting some feedback from time. Yeah, it's probably because this shirt is like, I have to move this shirt. The microphone's probably too low. This may be the last time I will ever wear this shirt on a live stream. Because yeah, if the collar gets too low, it's like, that's where things go weird. Let's see if I can move this up a little bit. I'll try and move it up a little bit. But trust me, I can hear it too. Don't worry, I can hear it. And I know it's very ear piercing to me here, for sure. Oh no, Benji he wanted to get a membership. He almost got one, man. Make sure your gifts are turned on, Benji, because if they're not, yeah, it'll bypass you. Corey, what's up, buddy? Good to see you out there, man. Oh man, Benji, I hope we can help you out, man. We'll see. Unfortunately, when everyone drops memberships, are random. But make sure your gifts are turned on, buddy. Make sure your gifts are turned on. River Song, how you doing? I appreciate that. Hope you have a great night. Thank you so much. Neighborhood said the mix is nice. Thank you, buddy. I'm working on it. All right, Juji wants something with the Phrygian mode. All right, we'll see what we can find. Of course, it's been good. There you go, buddy. That's what's up, Benji. That's how you do it, brother. Always be playing. Always be playing. All right, just he believes they are correct. All right, Hussein dropping memberships. Man, Hussein, thank you so much, buddy. One Way Ticket, Aiden Waddell, and Bingo, DC Dial, all getting memberships. Thanks to Hussein, man. Appreciate that very much. Steve says, Rick, get Stars to come on stream and cut that shirt. No, it's not the shirt. It's the collar or the neckline, whatever. If it gets too low, and this guitar is hot, apparently. So yeah, most of the shirts I've been wearing this week are like, the microphone sticks up pretty high. So I just gotta watch. I gotta watch where I stick my neck. How about that? All right. I think. What about 1210? 1210 is pretty Phrygian. I'm trying to think. You know what? How about Shadows? You can't go wrong. Shadows is about as Phrygian as it gets. All right, we'll do Shadows. I haven't played that all week too. So let's kick it. You know what I'm gonna do? I can't do it. All right. I might just start muting my mic. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think I figured it out. It's actually if this guitar points toward those speakers over there. That's what's causing it. It's not the mic. I thought it was the mic, but I muted the mic and it still went wacky. So I think it's this. I'm like, this guitar is like, I don't know. This guitar is transforming into something crazy. It's doing something. It's starting to evolve. I don't know. It's trying to speak. I don't know. But yeah, I believe that's it. If I point this guitar toward that speaker or something, I don't know. Very strange. I've not witnessed this before. But yo, thanks everyone for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. I hope you're having a great night tonight. Anyway. Where did we leave off? Okay. Keith says he's listening with the Blue Parrot headset. It sounds awesome, dude. Yeah, I never listen. The only thing I've listened to my streams in is my like AirPods or something. You know, like they're Apple little AirBuds, but they're not like, you know, they're not great or anything. They're just decent. I have AirPods, but I don't only wear them for certain times. But I was like, man, let me crank out this pair of Bose headsets. Like I was like, and I was listening to the TV. Whatever. I was like, dang. I was like, okay, everything's starting to pop, man. I'm like, cool. I mean, I mix with I have a real nice set of mixing headphones. So I use those and I mix and it sounds good. But, you know, but when I listen to like my stuff compared to like someone's album or something like that, it's like, I know there's a lot of room for improvement. But I think for what we do here, it totally works. And I appreciate that, man. Hussein, man, thank you so much once again. He said, welcome, my name. Yeah, it's a Hussein Korkmaz. That's the whole name I'm saying. So I'm guessing your first name is exactly Hussein, and your last name is Korkmaz. But I appreciate it. I figured it out, man. I'm good with names. I believe I got that right. Express May from Poland. Great to see you, buddy. D Bros in the house. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. He knows that Phrygian mode. That's how we do it, man. No, it's not the shirt. Now I know it's not the shirt. I thought it was, but it's not. I'm glad it's not. Juji's feeling the fire on that one there. Ben, you say not? I don't know, man. I was on my other phone one day, and I was in another chat or whatever, it's live stream, and it popped up and said, "Hey, you could have had." It just popped up and said, "You could have had a membership if you would click this button." I'm like, "Oh, turn on gifts." I was like, "Okay." No worries, Steve. We appreciate you, man. Carving knows Phrygian, my son. Juju feel that stain. Yeah, wait to hear this new tune. Like I said, this new tune was supposed to be like nice and chill. It turned into like a beastly song, so we'll probably play that pretty soon here. MC or Mick Eddie, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. He said, anyone's getting a picture-in-picture ads during? Possibly, yeah. I'd have to turn ads on. YouTube pretty much makes me do that now. Sad. I try and keep them as low as possible, though. You know what? You know what's going on, everybody? I have this cranked up. My volume in here is cranked up. That's probably the problem. So, like when I'm recording and making the new songs, I turn on my volume so I can, get it pretty loud. I forgot to turn it down. A lot of things have been going wrong tonight. I've been very forgetful. Shoot, I get out of the shower and notice I don't have a towel. I got to yell for Stardust. She's got her headphones on. She can't hear me. I'm like, help, towel. That was step one. I forgot to put a drink in. I actually forgot. I was about to start the stream and I noticed the Godin wasn't sitting there. I'm like, it's been one of those nights. Saturdays are just getting weird. Hussein, he dropped some more to the memberships. Thank you so much, buddy. What we got? Lil B back, Jack, Heisenberg, Gussie B, Jazz. Oh, cool, Jazz. We know Jazz. Karma Labish, Cat NYC, Bill Kiev, Joe Fingish. Man, thank you, dude. Also, Bearded Tundra. Karmic, man, he said the riff on the bag track is off. Man, I'm telling you, wait to hear this new one. This new one is crazy crunchy, man. Nacho Daddy, what's up? Good to see you out there. Let my viewers name me. Hello, hello. User like, what the F, man? Judy said it's a membership. But I know, feeling like it. Thank you again, Hussein. No, Benji, no. Yeah, it's tough. I've never won one, honestly. Well, so yeah, we also got Hussein drive a couple more. Kenneth Robinson, Chug Chug, Marcos, MB, and Christy Dye. Awesome, yo. Thank you again. That's awesome. You guys rock, man. I appreciate you so much. Karmic says the spirit of Hendrix is coming through the guitar. Probably. But I figured it out. I'm the dummy over here, man. I'll tell you. Dima Mori from Russia. What's up? Spasibo. Hussein, he said, you're welcome. Hi from Turkey. Have a good day. Man, thank you so much, buddy. Kenneth, congrats, buddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Rich in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, bro. He says the Rizzle getting ready to say, we trying, my friend. New song of the week coming up momentarily. Good timing. Logan McCooner, hello, buddy. All right, Donald. All right, we'll wait. We'll do one more, and then because this new song goes. Donald doesn't want to miss this new song. Demas from St. Petersburg. That's awesome. Dude, you said I'm surprised you never won a membership. So you always I know. I don't know. I don't even know why. Steve said, all right, Steve got his Speeder shirt on, so we'll play Speeder for Steve. He got his shirt on, man. That's how we do it. Well, I got to scroll down a whole bunch for that. That's probably good. It's down way at the bottom here next to all the new songs. So we'll do Speeder, and then we'll do the new song of the week. God willing, I remember it all. All right, this one's for Steve. He got the Speeder shirt on tonight. Yo, let's rock this. Everyone buckle up. You know it gets bumpy around here. speeder right there. That's for Steve, brother. Thank you so much, man. And there you go. All right. We'll do the new song of the week next here. All right, let's load that up. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be crazy, probably. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. Where did we leave off? I don't even know where we left off. Whoa, man, it's like a membership bonanza up in here, man. I don't know what's going on. Holy moly, man. Y'all are going crazy out there. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out tonight. All right, I remember where I'm at. The last thing I remember is Rich's comment, Astronomica in the house. All right, where we go? All right, we'll scoot down a little bit. Benji's out on Kaiiwi Beach in New Zealand. Dang, man, that's awesome, dude. Judy's ready for that new song. Jeeps guy said, that's a cool shirt. He loves it. Yeah, I got mine too, man. I could probably wear it, but it's like, I don't know. For me, it's like, I don't like things, like, most of those designs are nice, but they stick to my guitar. So, like, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I bought the Speeder shirt, the Voltage shirt, man. It was a rock for me. Don said the mic said a good live volume though, which I like. Yeah, it was just I totally figured out. So yeah, like I said, I have to turn it. When I'm recording, I got to turn up the volume on my computer, like my interface, so the speakers are louder and I can hear what's going on. So I forgot to turn that down. It's just been one thing after the other tonight. That's what happens on Saturdays, man. Benji says Vince. I've heard of that name. I think I've seen him before. He does live streams too, right? Carmen, there you go, brother. Thank you. Keith said, man, I just pulled over and you bust out Speeder. I know, man. That's a hard one to drive with. I'm afraid to drive with that thing, man. Jeep guy dropping more memberships. Miss Ann Lang, Slav Knight, Leo, professional snooker player, Melissa, all getting memberships. Man, thank you, Steve. Oh no, Benji, not again. I know. For reference, said the Green Club's gonna be huge this month. I know. Insanity. Who's saying he's trying? Man, Scarecrow, Roshan, Rika, the god of the game, Britt Marie, all getting memberships. Man, thank you, Dima. Appreciate that. Judy says one of these days Rick might get. I know. I can get a membership to my own channel. Jeep guy throwing more. He's throwing down more. Into the Void. Manu Don. Dog Water. Aditra, yo, and Juice World all getting memberships. Man, it's a crazy night. Sonya in the house. How you doing, Sonya? Good to see you. Start us on a green party. Hoof in the house. What's up, Hoof? Good to see you. Thank you, Steve. Cadaver got no more excuses. That's right. No one got excuses, brother. I appreciate you, man. Moondog Johnny, how you doing, brother? Who's saying he dropped some more, man? Hoof got one. Oh, shoot. Prime time. What is pre? Europacom and sober as the holy, man. Dang. I can't even keep up, man. I can't even keep up, man. You're going crazy. It's like a membership bonanza, I'm telling you. All right, what we got? Jeep guy, 5 more. Texbo, M. Grant, Gracie, Cat Cop, Jeremy Dean, Will Johnson. Thank you, buddy. The Jedi in the house. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Hoof is in the house. That's right. Thank you, Benji. Hussein got the Jedi, 6181, Blueberry, One Sunshine, Sean, yo, killing it, man. Thank you, Hoof. TNT with the jewel drop. Thank you so much, my friend. Benji said, yeah, YouTube hates. I know. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way to just give someone a membership. I wish there was. But yeah, it's just one of those random things. I don't know how it works. I've never gotten one. I've been, as many places I've been, I never got one. As many YouTube lives I hang out, I never get one. Sonya, thank you so much. Demon says, I have May 31st, 510. I'm just sleep. I hear you. Well, you're out. You're overseas. You're over the ocean there for sure. Then. What's 510? It's 510 in Russia. Oh wait, yeah. Oh my gosh. That's right. What is that? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd say 8 hours ahead. Holy moly. That's crazy, Dima. That's early. J3 and his kids Penny and Max are watching. Hey, Penny and Max, how y'all doing out there tonight? Good to see you. Will saying he got to run out of people to get. I know, right? Keaton says great music night, even with all the weird stuff going on. But I gotta get back to her. No problem, brother. Take it easy, my friend. Have a great rest of your weekend. Benji said you don't think he's allowed to be there. I don't know, man. I can't even tell you. I think you have to go to like your account, like your own YouTube account. Like I have to see. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I can't look at it right now. But yeah, there's some way you have to go. Like if you're on mobile, just go like click on your name and go into settings. I think it's somewhere in there. All right, Donald's back. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Yeah, I never knew where it was, and then YouTube just popped up and said, "Hey, you could get gifts or something." Like, Charmaco's talking about polythene. There you go, man. J3 says my kids said thanks for the shout out and you're awesome. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate that, man. All right, I'm gonna need my cheat sheet for this one because I kind of remember it. I literally got to play through it maybe once, but I did write down all the keychains in the solo. Like I said, this was supposed to be easy, and just to show you my writing, I'm going to show you something while I'm in here. So I got my little beat maker here. I write my beats, right? I'm gonna give you a listen to this. Okay. So like this was what I was writing. If you can hear this. This is just my basic form of this. Right. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. I figured this is gonna be a nice and easy song this week. So get ready. This ain't no nice and easy song. This turned into a beast of more than I thought I could handle, and probably gonna make me sweat a little bit on top of it. But it's called, of course, 053026. It's the new song of the week. Hopefully I get this all correct here. So we got that on. I'm gonna hit play here. Okay, here we go. All right, that went much better than I had planned. But that's that new song of the week right there, 053026. That is a wacky jam. But I hope you enjoyed it out there, I really do. I did not expect that song to be crazy like it was. But it is. But I hope you enjoyed it, I truly do. Anyway, where we leave off, Metal Gin, no, that's an Amadeus masterpiece right there. There you go. Judy said, easy is not in Rick's lexicon. That's true. I wish I could write something easy, but I can't. I don't know why. Some of the most basic things that I write are still technically difficult. Funny. Don said, it's going to be interesting. I hope it was, man. All right, Hussein, he dropping a whole bunch right here, man. They're not giving up over here. Big Rom, Technical, Spectral, Israel, Keith, Relax, Ever Happy, Dave Gregory, Zombie Death, Lori Montalvo, Dos Presos, man, all getting memberships. God dang. Hussein, thank you so much, buddy. Hussein and Steve are the MVPs tonight, y'all. Appreciate it. Don said you gotta get that rhythm in your head. I know, right? Don said he's gonna listen to that one not play. There you go. Absolutely, neighbor Dennis, appreciating these guys tonight, man. Judy said first off that bass kick. Oh yeah, man. That's a nutty. Sarah said this is the best Saturday stream breaks. I know, yeah. Thank you guys so much. It's insane. I do these Saturday ones every week, and it's usually really chill. And but this has been amazing. So big thanks to Steve and Hussein for these memberships. It's amazing. Reference got a whole bunch of gold, Rick, so you know it's good. Tress, thank you, buddy. Hussein says, in the face of the quality talent we listen to, there's nothing. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, Hussein. Don say this one needs a name right away. I have no idea, man. I can't think of anything. It takes me so much to write the song, or it's the last thing on my mind is a name. Stardust we'll probably listen to it again. Stardust will be like, I know, I got a name for you. Dang it, Juji, if I only had my auto tune. It's raining memberships, hallelujah, it's raining memberships. That's the one right there. All right, Steve said he got to rock more. Man, 5 more from Steve. Talal, Wee Jab, Paul Presuto, Christopher Taylor, and Critter Bones, all rocking, man. Killing it, bro. Thank you so much, dude. All right, Demon said he going to bed. Subscribe, like, and we'll be friends. Remember everything, guys. Absolutely, Dima. Spasibo to you. Take care, my friend. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Well, he thanked the both of you guys, Star, for doing what you're doing for this enjoyable set. Absolutely. Absolutely, Will. Great comment there. J3 said, you're an inspiration, bro. So talent, just doing a quick drive-by, watch and going to bed. All right, my friend. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself and your family, brother. Appreciate you. Judy said this new song is fire. That's a crazy one. And you heard what I played. Like, it sounds like some Mario Brothers, just some basic 8 bits kind of thing, or whatever. It's my phone thing is really cool. Like I can make drums and get bass and symphonies, the whole thing. It just sounds like not amazing like the stuff that I have in all the plugins I have. That's right, neighbor. It's a great community we have. I appreciate every single one of you. Don said the drums remind me of a Stradivarius. Nice, dude. I was just trying to write all the craziest beats. The solo was like, I just started off with the solo, like, I ended the song like, all right, here we go. Or whatever. I was like, just whatever that riff was, and then I was like, all right, let me roll some crazy double bass behind this thing. Absolutely, Steve. Don says, gotta hear it a few times for its register, but the hooks are there. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I had an idea for a melody, and yeah, that was, and like the chorus part. I had that idea at least. Mel Geno's Becker is coming. That's right, brother. All right, Steve wants here until the bitter end. We gonna play it for sure. Will says, get a metronome set to extra slow. I know, right? The lowest I ever turned my metronome was about 80. That's when I start practicing. It's about 80, and then I keep boosting it. Reverend says, "Well, all these memberships, do we get new? I think so, man. I know we got one new slot cracked open, so we'll see if we get an extra slot from that. I know Brody, he's got a ton, but my mom said that they like maxed out. Well, they got a ton. They got like 30 or something like that. Carmick said that line had a phenomenal sense of groove, and you just didn't play fast. You actually locked in. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, that's the first time I a real playthrough. Down said play it again. Hey, man, we could. If y'all want to hear it again, we're going to do Until the Bitter End, but if you're going to hear that song again, I'm more than happy to give it another swing, man. Thank you, Hussein. You rock, dude. Juju says, plug it in, plug it in. Remember that one? Darrell, happy Saturday, buddy. How you doing tonight, man? It's good to see you. We'll do Until the Bitter End. You talk amongst yourself. If you want me to hear the new song of the week one more time, we'll play it, and then we'll move on to the acoustic stuff. I know Juji has, three songs this week? Let me look. Juji got 3 songs. I better start downloading these I'm gonna start downloading them now while I have the chance. I have the tracks already open, so we'll be able to quickly move. Don says that emoji needs to get done foraging with the period. True. Let's look and see. Darrell said he got a good feeling about the game. He's one of them Spurs to win. All right, man. Hey, man, if that's your team, then go for it. I hope so, man. Miami Heat ain't even around there, so that's my team, the Heat. But we're nowhere near it. So we'll go Spurs for Darrell, man, for sure. All right, let's crank this up. Until the Bitter End. I'll tell you what. I'll do a poll while I'm doing Until the Bitter End. I'll do a poll. I'll say new song again, question mark. New song again, question mark. Yes or no? Very simple. All right, while we'll play Until the Bitter End for Steve here, and everyone else, of course, that loves to hear it, and then we'll check the poll thereafter. All right, Until the Bitter End it is. Let's roll. can't miss it until the bitter end. Man. Oof. It is still a wild roller coaster ride on that one for sure. But thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it. What we got? All right, the poll. I'm gonna end the poll right about now if I can. And we got a resounding 80% yes. How many votes was that? All right. Well, that's a done deal then. Done deal. Oh, let's see. Darrell says he's doing good. I love to hear that, man. Doc, Darrell said his dog Pepper plays better. You need to get that dog YouTube account. Dog videos do well, apparently. Harpsichord Club Unite reference frame knows what's up. That's right. Darrell said he tried the new Mountain Dew cream soda. How'd you like it, Darrell? For me, I didn't like it. It tasted funny to me. Like in my head, I had this, taste already. Like it's gonna taste like this. I don't like it. And I took a first sip. I was like, weird. I drank about half the bottle. I was like, no. Stardust was like, bleh. First sip. Stardust was like, bleh, no. Well, I'm curious to know what you thought of it. A lot of people are divided. Some people love it. Some people don't like it. So. Let's see. Stardust got all the Ricks there. That's what's up. Young Rick. We got a friend from Restaurant saying hello to you, buddy. Karmic, thank you, friend. Reference got Gold Ricks up in there. Thank you, buddy. Jash in the house. What's up, Jash? He said, you got a free... That's right, bro. There was like a race of memberships going on, man. Glad to see you getting that, man. Ronald said, dude, like most days. Thank you, brother. Jash, thanks for the super chat, bro. It's great to see you, man. Hope you've been doing okay, man. S. Jens, thank you, man. Jazz says a dollar for a 50-cent 7-Eleven drink. Yeah, pretty much. There you go. Ronald Emery, thank you, buddy. Oh, we had 20 votes. All right, so there you go. Mickey Marty, how you doing tonight? Good to see you again. Don says, got to hear until the bitter once in a while. Indeed. I know I played it a lot over the years, but hey, man. Some of these songs I just forget. I hate to forget things with some of these songs, so I try and play at least once or twice a week for sure. The old album tracks. What I do is during the week I'll rotate them. So I'll do like Until the Bitter End and Symphony 40, and then maybe Fire Within and Destiny's Call or something. I'll switch them around. Ronald, thank you very much, man. Judy said that song went by too fast. I know, right? It's a roller coaster of a jam, and no doubt. But yeah, sometimes I get lost in that song. I start seeing things, I go on, my brain starts elevating, and I'm just like playing on autopilot, and then I go, oh God, what am I doing? All right, let's try this. We're gonna do this new song one more time, and then we're gonna crack open the old acoustic. But again, 053026. The public has spoken with the votes, so let's go. one thing I didn't do is all the ending is just like a rhythm guitar. I didn't even put drums or anything. Something I didn't have time to do. But we'll fix that tomorrow. I'll have a little bit extra time tomorrow and tighten that up, tighten the ending up. But yeah, everything's good. That's a really cool tune. I'm enjoying it for sure. IU Selok, hey buddy, what's going on, man? I don't know any Mr. Big, bro, but maybe you'll find someone tonight. I don't know. I don't know of anyone playing Mr. Big. A couple of guys, but I don't know if they're playing right now. But I appreciate you stopping by nonetheless, buddy. Don said, "Damn, if you're a guitar player and you know, then you know." That's right, brother. It's good to see you from Indonesia, my friend. Karmic, man, thank you, bro. Judy said that's blurring into an alternate dimension. That's a crazy one. Don said that key change rip was thank you, buddy. Yeah, I had some wild ones in there. I think it's actually like C sharp to G sharp to C sharp to G sharp to D sharp, and then back to I think what's the last one? G sharp again. So it's back. So yeah, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, back to G sharp, and then back over to key, back to E flat. I don't know. That got wild for sure. Man, Obsidian, thank you, buddy. Adam said that's effing madness. I know, right? That's a brand new song. I just wrote that song today. Today that song has been written. You say you're shifting into shreds. I know, that got wild. Sometimes I don't know what to do other than shred. Karmic said those drums. Damn, I know, man. I'm putting a lot more time into drums. You know, all the last songs of the week for probably the last couple of months, I've been really putting some focus on those drums, making sure they're all tight and right, and cymbals are where they need to be, and fills are going where they need to go. I used to just phone them in back in the day. Reverend said the problem with going so fast is that simultaneity, nice, interesting word, becomes relative. We hear the notes in a different order than Rick. That's true, possibly. There's some wild stuff going on there. Don said, nice resolve and come back to the theme. Thank you, buddy. Circle of Fists all day, man. Reddy said, dude, what's your favorite band? Reddy, I love Judas Priest, probably my all-time favorite band, for sure. Live Love, what's up, buddy? Happy Saturday, man. Good to see you. Judy said Rick's doing the whole circle. Pretty much. Pretty much. Just Lawless, what's up, buddy? You know any white singers? I got one. And I tell you, if I know it, I play it. So I do know one. I do know a White Snake. I'm going to do it real quick. Because I love playing this solo. I just got to find out where the solo starts at. Let me see. Classic. Still the night, hit a wolfhound honey. All right, that's it for the electrics. We're time to put the electric down. Acoustic time. TNT, man, it's been fun watching your live stream. I've got to go. Thank you so much, TNT. Have a great night, my friend. Will said new song, Smooth Like Butter, with a dash of Tabasco. There you go, man. Reference that he loved me saying simultaneity. It takes a good second. I've never seen that word before. That's an interesting word. Simultaneity. But I'm a master of dialects and things, so. Donald, thanks for the super chat, bro. Appreciate that very, very much, man. I'm happy to be here for anyone, you and anyone that needs that inspiration, man. I love to see that. I love to see that. All right, putting the pick down, muting the guitar, muting the electric guitar, putting the electric guitar down. All right, we're going to, I'm going to put this chord here because this is a heavy piece of, whoa, man. That bottle is heavier than a can, so we can escape that. Okay. Okay, and I still haven't put a new battery in this thing. This is like, really needs a new battery, I believe. Oh, so. Good there. All right, let me load up these G tracks right quick. Track number 1. All right, what we got here? Dang it. Import file, dang it. All right, so I guess we'll go from first to last. Yeah, I download them all at the same exact time. All right, we'll start with this Italian-looking name here. First track loaded. All right, second track. All right, new track, next track loading. Second track loaded up. And lastly, the third. All 3 songs loaded up, ready to rock. We'll start with this top one. All right, let me check the chat real quick and then we'll move on. Let's see. Just Lawless, thanks for the jewels there. Appreciate that, man. Reference, I did not think it would be your first time encountering the word simultaneous. That's a new one. He said it's used in music theory. I don't recall ever hearing that. No, I don't recall ever hearing that. But now I know. Thank you very much. You're always teaching something. I better hit this mute button right quick. But yeah, I know a lot, but I don't know everything. I'll be the first to admit it. Mickey, thank you so much. Boozy Bees feeling, thank you, buddy. Carmen says, as soon as you plug in that acoustic, transfer them to Spain. There you go. That's how you do it. It's a great tone, man. And I don't use anything other than, it's just a channel strip. I've got a EQ and I do have like a guitar plug-in with just some reverbs and slight delays and things like that. So, Rick too humble. I try, man. You know how I try to be. I'll have to ask my mom if she ever heard that word because, you know, trust me, my mother was a very astute English graduate and teacher. So that's a weird, I've never seen it. But I'll add that to my vocabulary. Joseph Royster, thank you very much. All right, let's take a listen to this track real quick. Determine what key we're going to be in, and then we'll go for it. Donald, you're looking at C sharp. Probably if you're standard tune, you're looking at a C sharp minor. This one. All right. Well, this one's called "Respiro sulla pietra." Juji song of the week numero uno. All right, let's kick into it, y'all. Yeah, that was popping off. That was very Italian. Very nice. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed it. That's the Juji song numero uno. That was called Respiro sulla pietra. And then we're going to be moving on to the next one. But I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out tonight. Reference said we use that word a lot in physics in the content. Really interesting. I was terrible in science. My math and science was like my Achilles heel back when I was in high school, man. I had to I was never good at it, man. I was terrible in math. It got to the point when I hit algebra, I couldn't even figure it out. So I copied my homework from the kid in front of me, and I'd copy from the test. I was like, just to get a D. Bad. Corey said, you want to break out them cassettes. That's what's up, man. Did I miss some comments? I don't think I missed any comments. Okay. SRP, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Leandro, hello and thank you. Reference feel now and thank you. Zach G, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Okay. Corey said, stupid phone, castanets. I got you. You want to get them finger clickers going, man. Thank you, Juji. Down says, Cesar, it's a very nice key, yeah. All right, Star says, as of rounds, don't say anywhere. Brody is having major technical. Well, aye. Well, that's not good. Will says Spanish guitar is so relaxing. Not too many guitarists play it. So Rick Emmett. Oh yeah. Funny you mention that. I was playing back in the day. I was at a party and someone had like a 12-string and they're like, "I heard you play guitar, man." I was like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "We got a 12-string." I was like, "Oh, I'll check it out." And I started to play something I played earlier. It's from King Diamond. And the guy's like, "Hell yeah, man, Triumph." I'm like, "Sure, whatever." But yeah, because it was kind of Spanishy or whatever. Star says, I told Mama you can try and help once you're all right, for sure. We'll check her out. Reference says music is just math. I've heard your composition. You're good at it. Thank you. Yeah, it was funny, man, because when I was in probably a sophomore in high school, we had I've had the whole story before, but we had a guidance counselor or whatever. He talked to you about what you're gonna do with your life, all this junk. And I was just getting into guitar, and I was like, I want to be a guitar player. So he said, how are you going to be a good guitar player if you're not any good at math? Because I was very bad at math. I was like, I don't know, but I can play guitar. I'm really good at guitar and stuff. Maybe I was a junior. I don't remember. But I was like, man, what's math got to do with guitar? I never knew nothing about it. So I said, you've been down for that. What the heck, man? I never understand what happens over there because usually everything is like it's so set, but something must be strange. We'll try and figure it out. Don says sometimes people can use vision or visuals to calculate some things like music. Yeah, I'm guessing I just intuitively have I've passed down from my family. I got some intuitive musical talent and things like that. A lot of people in my family play music, and some of them aren't good at math at all. So I know, but I think it was just there's that musical talent of something passing down. I mean, trust me, I can add, subtract, multiply, and divide like as good as anybody. It was when it started getting to algebra and trigonometry and calculus, things like that. It just was like mind blowing to me. I was like, "What? I don't understand this at all. What are you talking about?" So yeah, I got lucky. I got pushed down like some easy math stuff. Got straight A's in that. We went from D's to algebra to like consumer math. What's this next here? This is called "When the Sea Reclaims." Little woodwind. All right, so like A sharp minor on this one down, or B flat, whatever you like. All right, let's give it a run. This is called "When the Sea Reclaims." kicking in right there for sure. There you go. That's called that when the sea reclaims. You don't want to be you don't want to be in the sea when it starts reclaiming. That's for sure. Well, hope you enjoyed that one. That's Juji song number dos, and we got one more to go here. I always forget to turn this code now. All right, where we at here, real quick? Anarchy, what's up, bro? Great to see you, man. Hope you're doing great too, man. Thank you so much. Star says she's allergic to all math. I know. Ref says, I don't doubt you got the straight A's. In like the easiest math, it was like, if Jimmy had $100 and he spent $1, how much would he have? It was called consumer math or something. Man. That was hilarious, man. It was so easy though. But that's what I was good at. But yeah, once I got out of that whole algebra trajectory, I was like, thank God, man. Born addicted, thanks so much, buddy. Mike said he failed math his first 2 years of high school. And so actually, you want to be an accountant. Dang. That's kind of what I was getting C's and D's for like my first 2 years of high school and like all the math they were doing. And because we had Algebra 1, I got through that with C's, and in Algebra 2, I was getting D's, and I couldn't improve. So yeah, they're like, all right, we're gonna go and give you like this other math class. I was like, all right, I'm cool. I was like, and I thrived at it for sure. Donald said, Juji's tracks are always amazing to play. That's true, man. Scully, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Mama's in the house. How you doing, Mama? Good to see you. We got one more song, Mama. We'll go see if we can figure out what's going on over there. Mama got gold Ricks too, because that's how you do it. Johnny Montez, what's up, Johnny? Thank you, brother. Don said he was in Smash Special. Oh man, dude. I was probably one step above that, man. Yeah, I was like, and there's a lot of people, like a lot of my friends were in it too. I was like, what you doing in here? Like, I suck at math. I was like, me too. But we were all real good at that math, whatever it was. I mean, it was like silly stuff, man. So silly. Like, always like, if you have $1 and you spend 25 cents, how much money do you have? Stuff like, it was like stupid stuff like this. It was like, I got this, man. I got this. Gerald Van Noy, he said, sounds familiar. I feel that, man. No problem, I appreciate you. You know, we figured out. I'm on call 24/7, no matter what I do. We got you. Reference 82 is the neighborhood kids for free. I'm saying that's pretty nice, dude. So sometimes start with failures in math and finish with A's. Proud of all. That's amazing, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I think nowadays it's even worse. You know, people can barely like talk in proper sentences, let alone, I can't imagine their math skills. Man, but that's great, man. That's inspirational right there, buddy. All right, we got one more Juji track and we got to roll out here. We're trying to figure out what's going on with Brody. All right, what we got left? We got uno mas, as they say. Rise of the Legions. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Donald, we got looking like D sharp. Yeah, D sharp, A, B, C, D. D sharp, D sharp. D as in Donald Sharp. All right, there we go. All right, let's crank this up, man. This Rise of the Legions. Let's see what we got. Juji song numero 3. I was getting into that beat, yo. Shoot. That's pretty cool. That's called Rise of Legions right there. You know, y'all can check all these songs out on Juji's YouTube page if you want to shred over them with electric guitar, acoustic guitar, sing over them. You can do it. Just check out Juji's page. I presume she will pop her link up there. Well, thank you, Juji, for all the cool tunes, and hope y'all enjoy them. All right, let's see. All right, there you go. Juji got the link up. So make sure y'all hit Juji's YouTube page link there with she got the playlist ready to rock. Carnage, are you shredding to bed? No problem, brother. We'll catch you hopefully tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow night, Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, as usual. Thank you, Mama. Han said, Rip Brody's OBS. I don't know, man. Mama says, no one gets up but us, well, Rick and Stars. Yes. Gold Rick is just pure gold, I tell you what. And Mama, we got a bunch of memberships tonight, so I think we're gonna have some new emojis we can play with. So we'll have to have Stardust think about what we can add. Reference, thank you. Karmic, thank you, brother. Nyoka, what's up? Juju's feeling that one. There you go. Reverend said he loved that part. Yeah, I was starting to pick up, man. Yeah, I was feeling that beat real nice, man. Nice little progression there too. Nice nice little rhythmic pattern going on too. Kind of give me the Al Di Meola vibe. Thank you, Juji. Anarchy, appreciate that, brother. Aaron Shawley in the house. What's up, homie? Good to see you there. Don said those are nice. Yeah, the last one was really cool. Sarah says, hey, we're all blind because you're really not playing. That's true. I don't play. I can't even play. This is a $1,800 guitar. Why would I play it? I said, glad to hear that. You're lucky, boy. Absolutely, buddy. Thank you, Hans. We'll figure it out. Hey, man, I figure everything out, man. That's my job. Like I said, I'm a technician, an IT tech, pretty much on call 24/7 for all my family. It starts right here and goes outward all across the country. We got it. That's right, Hans. Rick of all trades, and we figured out. We'll get it together. But yeah, with that being said, everyone, I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. Thanks so much to Steve and Hussein for all the memberships tonight. That was outrageous. So thank you so much, guys. Thanks to all the mods, Mike, Stardust, Juji, Mama. Appreciate y'all. And thank you, Juji, for the tunes as usual. Very, very nice. And we won't be doing it again next week. Next weekend, I'll be working on call for my job next week. So no night streams, no weekend streams. But I'll be in the afternoons, Monday through Friday, at varying times. So if you can be there, cool. If you can't, no worries. But I will say that again tomorrow. I'll reiterate that once again. Just in case. But otherwise, yeah, everyone, I had a wonderful time as usual. A lot of weird things happening prior to and during, but we figured them out. And yeah. Reference, thank you so much, my friend. Great to see you here. Thank you so much, Will. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. We'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, everyone have a great rest of the day or night wherever you're at. I hope you, John says Dave's on, yeah. Y'all want to check out some blues? What's up with Dave? I haven't seen Dave in a while. He's always playing when I'm not around or something. All right, shoot, man. Well, I guess we'll send you over to Dave's if you want to check out some nice blues guitar. A wonderful person named Guitar Guy ATX, and go check him out. We'll shoot you over there. But with that said, everyone have a great rest of the day or night wherever you're at in this world. Stay safe out there. Be good to each other and take care of each other. That's all we have. I'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. If I don't, have a great rest of your week.